So when I heard that there was someone who turned $3,000 right into 400,000 with the ATXG who follows Teddy Zane, now I found out that there was another person who follows Teddy Zane that made 1.4 million. Now that's serious money, okay? $1.4 million. But I'm going to say something, and I don't care if you all get mad at me. I don't care, okay? First of all, I want to congratulate everyone who made money on ATXG. People who made hundreds of thousands. God bless you. Made hundreds of thousands. You made millions. God bless you. You made tens of thousands. God bless you. Okay, that's the first thing. But what I don't like what Teddy is doing is that he's using this as a way to get more people to give him $5 a month, right? And I just find, I don't know if it's just me, because I saw him, he put on his community section. He's like, someone just made 1.4 million. He goes, and then right underneath it, he's like, join my $5 a month club. Here's the link or whatever. Two things. You're coming across so much like a financial advisor, Teddy. Teddy, you could get into serious legal trouble. You got to be careful. That's number one. Number two, let me give you an analogy. When I was teaching piano lessons, I would never, ever allow a student to do something I didn't do myself. Like if my student started like blasting out some Jerry Lee Lewis, like Boogie Woogie Blues, you bet your ass that I'm going to be playing that 10 times better than him. Why? It's just because I'm the teacher. You understand? I'm the master, right? They're my apprentice. They're my student. So I can never have a student do better than me. I would actually be ashamed. I would be ashamed if my student did better than me. Teddy isn't. Teddy made from what I understand, $40,000, right, on ATXG. And his student made 1.4 mil. So you got to kind of ask yourself what's going on. Why is the student doing better than him? Did he start with more money? Does he have more balls? Did Teddy just paper hand and bitch out and this guy went the distance? But I would be embarrassed that my student made more money than me. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's just me. But Teddy is using it as a way to get more people to give him $5 a month. He's like, look, this guy just made 1.4 million. But Teddy, you got to ask yourself a question. If you sold and only made 40,000 and this guy had the foresight and the balls to hold, the question is, does he really owe that to you? He owes that to himself. Don't you think he owes himself that credit? Because he held. You sold. You, right? You got scared and you bitched out. You paper handed out. Not him. So I'm just saying you really shouldn't be giving yourself this much credit. Look, I'm not saying that you don't deserve any credit. Look, if you brought this play to his attention and he made 1.4 million and he would have never known about this play if it wasn't for you, absolutely you deserve credit. Absolutely. And I'm not taking that away from you, but I think you're going a little too far with it, man. You should really say, look, I threw the guy the bone, but then he took the bone and he friggin' built a bone castle. You understand? You got to give him credit too, because he had the balls to put up the right amount of money and to hold it for the distance where you didn't. Because Teddy, you made 40K, which I'm not saying is bad, but you made 40. He made 1.4 million. So there's obviously something different between what you did and what he did, right? Whether it be the money that you put up or when you sold. So you got to just give yourself from 0 to 100% credit, give yourself 30% and give him 70% credit. And, you know, that's just my feelings on it with pumping that $5 a month. You know, remember, Teddy, you're not a financial planner. You got to be careful what you're doing. And you know what, Teddy, not for nothing. It's like, why do you need this $5 a month so much? I just don't understand. If you're making all this money, Teddy, you could have made $1 million on this play. You could have made $2 million on it. You could have made $3 million on it. But you seem to be very focused on this $5 a month. It just makes me wonder why.